Good evening, afternoon. It's about 5 o'clock. Ethan back for another beer review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Stella Artois, a Euro lager, a pale lager from Belgium. It's a Belgian lager. It's from Belgium. that's confusing. Go ahead and crack it. See if there's some smoke. No, I didn't see any. The can is Best by July 15th, 21. So this is very fresh. Imported beers always have a longer shelf life. I'm not exactly sure why, but I've always noticed that Stella has a longer shelf life than domestic beers. All right, let's give it a pour in the Sweetwater Brewing Company out of Atlanta, Georgia glass. All right, aggressive pour, nice head. Always has a good head. It has that typical Stella Artois skunk. Nice frothy head, big head. It's like a four finger, five really. It always has that. The bottle always has that. Those like web-looking things. Like it's skunked, but I've had other bottles in this 6-pack that I bought, and they were not skunked. But it does have that hoppy Euro lager aroma like Heineken has. This and Heineken are very similar, although I do think I prefer this. It's just something about it. This is one of my favorite beers, truth be told. It's like a sourdough bread cracker, saltine, sourdough, but it has a different flavor than like Coors Banquet and Budweiser do. This gets a 73 on Beer Advocate, an okay score. They don't bash it as much as they do a lot of beers. They tend to score beers from imported beers much higher than domestic adjunct lagers. This is an 11.2 ounce bottle, typical Stella Artois size bottle. You don't get the full 12 ounce with the Euro lagers. You can get a 22.4 ounce bottle at like convenience stores and gas stations, but I always look for those. I really like them. All right, let's give it a try. Right up front, you're getting that little bit of hop, that little bit of skunkiness, but a good skunkiness, a hoppy, flavorful skunky. And I've heard people describe this beer as, for how light it is packed with so much flavor, and nothing. You couldn't. That is so true. Nothing truer could be said about this beer. It is very flavorful. It's packed with flavor. It was originally brewed as a Christmas brew around the Christmas time in Europe, but it caught on and first brewed Stella Artois. It says 1366 on the bottle, but that's not how long Stella has been around. That's how long the brewery that started Stella has been around, since that long. But Stella Artois itself has not been around but since 1926, I believe, is when they first brewed it. Again, Belgium is a country between Germany and France. It's a little country. It's probably like the size of, I don't know, a small state. I imagine it's probably about the size of New Jersey. It's not big. My friend, a friend of mine, and my brother both love this beer. It's one of their favorite beers, and they actually got me onto it. They recommended it to me, and I've never looked back. It's one of my favorite beers. You can usually get it for like $9.99 a 6-pack of these 11.2 ounce bottles around here. And you can get it in cans too. You can get like 12 ounce cans for like $15.99. So it's reasonably priced. It's not the cheapest, but it's a typical imported lager price, about the same as Heineken. It's similar to Heineken. Heineken's from Holland, I think, which is the Netherlands, I think. Another name for the Netherlands. But I think I prefer this. I think it's 20 IBUs. It's 5% ABV. I think at one point they lowered it to 4.8. And if you look online, it says it's hard to see exactly what ABV this has. There's like a range from 4.8 to 5.2. But I do believe here in the US it is 5%, right at 5. It could be 5.2. I don't know, but I think it's 5. It's certainly not less than 5 in 2020. But I think it did used to be at one point. It's an excellent lager. Again, it's so flavorful for how light it is. It actually came under some heat a couple years ago for it has like a perceived association of being referred to as the wife beater beer because of, I don't know if it's true or not, but like perceived like domestic violence cases and drinking in Europe. I don't know. I just read that. I thought that was interesting. But yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and finish it off. 11.2 ounce bottle. It's a good amount. Got the Georgia Arkansas game on this afternoon. First game of the season. Go Dogs. Be watching that. Be a fun game to watch. What would I rate this? I really like it. I think it's excellent. I'll give it a 95. It deserves it. I like the style, and I think it's an excellent representative of the style. 95 for Stella Artois from Belgium since 1926. 5% ABV. Try it. Buy it. Try it. Enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Cheers.